Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Warrior Visions, where I try to tackle all these brutal quests with MR units or lower. Today we have the Etre Trainee Brutal Quest Part 2, where Earth units are needed to complete one of the missions. And I'm trying to do all missions, so here's who I'm using. First, we have Etre herself, whose main job a monk, and is the ideal person for this quest. If you have her, it makes it so much easier, especially if you have her at EX120. She did get her EX120 release through this event as well. I only was able to just break it. I haven't really leveled it up yet, so that's why you see where it says monk enthraller. I can't pronounce it. Enthraller. There you go. But yeah, if I had her at 120, it would be even easier. But I was able to do it fine at just level 99. So I have her main job and sub job as monk. Let's see. So some of her stuff are maxed, some are not. Terror Slash, if that was maxed out, she would have been one-shotting things. But there were some instances where they survived. But again, that's because I didn't have it maxed out. I gave her HP up for both her supports because I wasn't sure what I was getting into. I should have had Strike Mastery up, but I was not thinking. If you had Strike Mastery up, then I would have been able to one-shot a lot of these skeletons for sure. You're gonna see it. This was my fault. I didn't fix this around, but definitely have Strike Mastery up. Don't have both HP up like I did. But again, I didn't know what I was getting into. And when I saw that it was just that easy, I didn't adjust. I just left it as is. Sword Guard, just for more protection, defense, because we can't heal on this map as well with the missions. Let me explain the missions, sorry. The missions for this quest is annihilate all enemies, do not hire any companions, do not recover more than 1000 HP, no KLs, and only Earth units. So as you can see, I couldn't heal even though I had 2 healers on me. And the only person that can revive is Etre herself, thanks to her monk job with revival. So I did raise her faith up a bit. I was trying to aim for maxing it out, but 86 was fine. She's holding cat claws with cat claws. I have it raised up. This one's assault. I don't think it's maxed out, but this is as far as I was able to go. It also has evasion and agility. If you have the Kaiser knuckles, those work just as great as well. But mine isn't maxed out, or even at even +2s will work as well. If you do this quest, you get the +3, and if you lower it up, that's just as fine. But mine was at +5, and as you can see, that's the stats there. So either one of those weapons work for her. Smart Cold just for the HP, and Cecil's Trustmaster just for the Holy Knight's Cheer. Odin for because she's resonance with Odin. There was no really human on this map. Everything was undead, and she doesn't slash. But I have her resonance with Odin. I don't remember why, but I did. And the other option, I should have went with Marbrello because Marbrello has some magic resistance, and the skeletons on this map do magic attacks a lot, so that would have helped. But I guess Odin just had more stats. I wasn't really thinking on that. I gave her Marbrello because Marbrello gives strike attack up 20, and since the skeletons were weak to strike, it was just natural to have it. Confusion resistance up for bestowed ability. I don't believe these skeletons do cause confusion, but if they did or try, it wasn't not gonna work on Etre at all. Montier is at EX120, but level 99 Mont works just as fine. He was our tank. I had him at Paladin job just so he could use Taunting Blade and be able to take hits with Sentinel. I don't think I had to use Sentinel though, but Taunting Blade was used just so I could get uh, the skeletons to be more attracted to him versus anyone else. And then I had his HP up through HP up and Holy Knight's protection. Sword Guard just to take more hits. I gave him Gold Esper for even more defense. Then for equipment, I gave him Pod 153 for the even more resistance, unit attack resistance. I gave him Baal's Gauntlet for the magic attack resistance because the skeletons does magic attacks. And then I gave him Dario's Trustmaster's Sword, so that way he could acquire more AP and he could Taunting Blade on turn 2. It'd be nice if you could Taunting Blade at turn 1, but turn 2 Taunting Blade is just as fine. Next, we got the hard hitter of the group, Dorando. I cannot wait for Dorando to get his 120 EX. I'm going to love it. But for now, I'm loving the way he is right now. His main job is Viking, but we didn't really use that much for this map because everyone was weak to Fist. So I switched him to his sub Monk. That way he had access to all his Fist moves. Gave him Viking Lore support for more HP and more attack. Strike Mastery for more to raise his strike attack. And then if he ever got hit, Fighting Spirit, which recovers his HP a bit, but can put him in Berserk. Which I really don't know how that works. Like I mean I know how it works. I know how Berserk works, but like I don't know like what's the benefit for this. But his other, I could have went Fist Counter. Fist Counter would have been better because again they're all weak to Fist, and I'm supposed to prevent recovery. So I don't know why I had this. If you do this, if you're trying to do what I do, go Fist Counter. Fist Counter is way better. Then his equipment. Just threw stuff on, so he has this for the HP and a little bit more defense. Hero Ring, just so he could have some evasion and accuracy and even a better chance at proccing his reaction. Again, if it was Fist Countered, perfect. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was kind of contradictory, but thankfully he didn't really get hit much. And then finally, he's equipped with his own Trustmaster, which on normal attack gives a chance of blinding the enemies. Which I don't think the skeletons were blind. Were able to be blind. I'm not too sure. I use mainly his monk jobs to finish them off when I can. He's on Bloody Moon just in case I was able to doom the skeletons, but it turns out they're resistant to doom, so it didn't really work out on this map. He has resonance with the moon, so that helps him with his defenses a bit. And then I equipped him with his own card, Memories of Apple, which helps the party gain more AP. Everyone's Earth, so Earth units critical evasions up, and then himself, he gets critical hit rate up, so he has more chances of critting. Plus, he has a limited bestow ability that's only for him, which raises his defense piercing rate up by 20, gives him even more defense, and gives him move. So he's a powerful MR unit when equipped with his card, and you're gonna see that he does damage. Like he was doing damage over 6,000 damage sometimes. Oh, I forgot to mention, Mont is holding secret orders to increase the party's slash attack up. It's mainly for him and Dorando, just in case they had to normal attack, they could do a little bit more. But it also gives Earth unit critical damage up by 18 when you max it out. Plus, this card gives more agility to Mont at the cost of Spirit Down, which kind of played a role and kind of contradict what I was trying to go at, because if he's going to be the tank and they do magic damage, I don't want his Spirit to be down. The other thing you don't want to do that I did was raise Mont's fate to 97. I raised it to 97. I don't suggest you do this. 70 is probably the best you should go to, but I did it anyway. Don't ask me why, please don't. Just don't do it. I don't recommend it. Don't know why I did it. I'm gonna work on trying to get that down, but it's gonna be a while. That's for sure. Next up, we have Murmur here. Murmur is our red mage slash black mage for the battle. She's just mainly here just to increase the elemental chains up when she can, thanks to resistance break hitting twice. And damage thrust just has a long range. Honestly, I didn't really have other choices. If I was able to heal, she would have been our backup healer. Flare is not elemental damage, that's nice. If healing was not an issue, then Drain would have been also used. But yeah, she's just here for because she's Murmur, why not? Magic up for more magic, and Deadly Mastery so she could crit more often. So whenever I did cast like a Flare or Jamming Thrust or whatever, there's a chance of it critting a bit more. Magic Reflects because these skeletons do use magic attacks, so this will help, but she never really got targeted, so it didn't really matter. I don't have any of her other reaction abilities right now. As for equipment, I just threw stuff on, so she has Emblem of Devourer +2. That's just so she gets some HP. It's, as you can see, it's not even maxed, not even touch. Sage's hat, just cause, you know, mages gotta wear a hat. And she's with Alalar's sword, because this is a really good sword for many red mages until we get a better sword, honestly. I mean, the other sword you can use is the Nagarat, but that gives slash attack up. I don't feel like that's good for a red mage, but that's perfect for a Ruin Knight. I think that's what they call, because they have magic slash attacks, or Spellblades. Spellblades have magic slash attacks. This gives a ability of magic attack up while being a sword, so it's unique at the moment until we get something else. She's with Cactar for the stats mainly, but Cactar does give some magic attack up and some Man-Eater, but the Man-Eater did not matter in this map at all. She's on my favorite card, Envious Magician, for the party ability magic up for her and the Livi. And then the casting reduction time because she's a red mage, and she does have casting in her kit, so I just want to reduce that just a bit. The defense down didn't really matter for Murmur because Murmur does have high resistances to a lot of stuff, so especially magic, so she was fine. I was not worrying about that. And finally, the character that barely anyone uses, but I love using her because she is a arithmetician, is Livi. I do not know how you pronounce her name. I'm just gonna call her Livi for short, because I am bad at pronouncing names, but I'm good at making shorthand versions of names. But she's our arithmetic / black mage, and she was the MVP of the map, thanks to her having this move. Height 3 disable. The skeletons are susceptible to disable, and this really helped out and made the map a lot easier to handle. So if you're using this map, I suggest you use a arithmetician. There's 4 arithmeticians in the game right now. The most popular one is Halloween Leela and Idira. So both of them have height disable, and it just really helps out. I was able to disable most of the mobs and just make quick work of the map. So this wasn't really too tough. It only took me 2 tries. The first time I would have cleared it in 1 try, but Mont died prematurely, and I was not able to revive him. And I can't have KLs if I'm trying to go for all missions clear. But I hope you enjoyed the footage. Alright, let's do this. So let's start with We can start with Holy Knight's Cheer. Everyone's bravery goes up a bit.
I'll protect everyone.
For Mont, Immortal Spirit,
Not yet.
so he can survive a hit. Move him up front. I'm gonna move him here because I want them to come to me, but I don't want him. I don't want to come too close to me.
Well, you ready?
Dorando is gonna be close, or actually no. Dorando. I want Dorando over here. And he's gonna store.
Take this, that, and this.
So that where everyone's gonna come. Attack Mont.
Commencing battle.
Let's see. I don't have the range. We're jamming just so we could try to start building on chains. You are gonna try to disable. Alright, red one's disabled, that's fine. So red one's disabled. Let's try to go after. Let's try to go after the ones that aren't disabled. Once I can get to the point. There you go. Let's see. Terror Strike. Mont's still gonna tank this. No, I want to get rid of those two. Can I hit 3 people at once? No, because of the range. That's fine.
How do you like this one?
Because more are going to come. Mont can face this way. Dorando could take care of these two with his own Terror Strike. Oh, I passed it.
Take this, that, and this.
So we don't have to worry about that. You can start taking care of him. Let's see. Pummel? Yeah, we'll pummel. Almost. You go on ahead and try to see if you can disable these two. Perfect. Alright. I got one more disable left. We could... Let's just save some AP and fast cast on her. Because Mont could just do this. And then Mont can move up in front. Over here. No, let him, let's move back a bit. No, right here. There you go. They can't do nothing to me, so I'm not worried about that. Move over here. Do another store.
Now I can let loose.
We're gonna move here, and we're gonna do another store. We're gonna do a store for her. Mont can move to this guy and just build up more AP just by regular slash.
This should do it.
Since they're in a nice AoE spot, I should be able to stone her. I don't want to hit Mont. Got it. There you go. I can actually, I think I can reach him with resistance break. Can I? Yeah. I think they moved out. They moved out the way. That's the downside to mage stuff. It's fine. That downside to black mage, but I'm not even thinking right now because I'm so focused on trying to kill these without messing up. But so far so good. Being able to disable them really helps out. Now these guys are going to be a problem. Golem. This golem. Golem kills him, and I believe it raises my earth attacks, so I should be okay. Mont's gonna face this guy. Have you move up a bit. Yeah, I can target you. Alright. If I move up, then these guys from behind will have to move up as well. I'm just gonna fast cast myself just to build up the AP a bit. Etre can move over here and store again. Face this guy because he's gonna go after Mont. You go after her. They'll move up. Alright, so Mont can Taunting Blade again, so that way he has hate.
Let's finish this.
And then he's gonna move out back a bit and target and face this guy, since I'm gonna try to kill this one right now. Dorando is just gonna attack.
Really hurts, huh?
Alright, the crystals are showing up, so I gotta be careful not to pick them up. Alright, Surge Strike, dead. Alright. I could back up a bit because these two are dead. So now, let's see. Mont takes that hit. They could get the crystals, that's fine. I mean, if they're at full health, let them to get the crystals. Because Mont and Dorando could deal with him, I'm gonna try to deal with this one by disabling him. See if that works. Got it. Alright, cool. Then for now, I'm gonna resist this break so that way his spirit's down more, so I can hit him harder later. Mont is gonna throw a rock, because that's what Mont does. Mont throws rocks. Etre does not have any. Does not have any AP, so let's just normal attack this guy. Dorando has AP. I should be able to Terror Slash, right? Yep.
How's this?
He's down. Alright, now this guy appears. Alright. He moves, so his chains are gone. I have no more disable, but that's fine. We'll cast Flare. We'll continue to throw rocks. No, Mont should throw a rock ahead.
This should do it.
And he's gonna stay put. She could peck this guy for a bit. That way, the flare kills him. There you go. Etre can Surge Strike? No. I can't reach him. Chakra, Purification. She can't really do much. She can attack him to build an AP. So I'll do that. Just to build an AP. Oh, well, he died. Well, Flare was useless. Again, mage's AP, mage's casting time. And if you're not building to reduce that casting time, it's hard to have them do their attacks. I want to see if I can kill him with Terror Strike. And I think I can. Yes.
Take this, that, and this. What?
And that's it. That should be all missions. I didn't heal once. Let's see. Yep, all missions. Yep, that was much easier than the fire one, that's for sure. Oh lord. But I think because I had Etre, who like was Earth Fist unit, and they're all weak to Earth and Fist, that helped. And Dorando himself has Monk sub job. It just worked out so well. Yeah, that was pretty much it. It wasn't too hard. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys I hope to see you guys in the next video. Laters.